Hi guys, welcome. This is a video about Nemesisrepo. So you can add your own personal repository, create your own package builds, copy paste package builds, put the packages in the end to build packages on your repo and get it in. It's all explained on the ArcoLinux University. Now I'd like to do a test on this thing, and this is Arch, right? Although it says this nice logo of ArcoLinux, right? It is Arch. And well, I don't know if I can still show you. Here it is, ArcoLinux 2023-1201, so the official version from arcolinux.org. And then we just run and do our things. And in this case, we've got cinnamon, right? And we made something nice. We erased it in another video. Topic of this video is first of all Ctrl-Alt-E would be my key binding, but this is not Arch, right? This does not have the key bindings. So ArcoLinux tweak tool is installed. I want to get rid of these guys next time I boot up. So in here we have this auto start where you can say I don't want to have Discord next time around. This is a virtual machine, no InSync, no Telegram, and variety. We do love all wallpapers that change all the time, and we don't have to do a thing for it. It gets it from Wallhaven, and that's down here. This little guy is so much fun, and everybody asks me passwords, but I say it's variety. Add these lines, Wallhaven, and then these tags. Now, topic of the video, like I said, is something that is personal, right? Nemesisrepo is a personal thing. An update is also a personal alias. So we have already reference to Nemesisrepo. Depending on where you are, right? Arch, EndeavourOS, Garuda, Archcraft, there are so many Arch-based systems. Then you need to add this particular thing to your Pacman. Pacman needs to know where do I find it, and are there keys involved, so the mirrors and the keys, and that's what it does in here. The mirrors, the Pacman here, we have this little button that says Nemesisrepo. We can have EndeavourRepo, RebornOS repo, Garuda repo, and Chaotix repo. So this is a personal link to a GitHub, which I've just built. All the packages are now 23.12.01, right? So if you don't have this, and you don't want to use the ArcoLinux tweak tool, you definitely need it, because let's see, new window and Pacman, it needs to know where to get the data from. So down here it says SIG level optional trusted only, and here is my GitHub, ericdubois.github.io. The repo is the name in green, Nemesisrepo, and Arch is, I think, x86_64. So it knows, there's the database, and go grab the database, and then if all that is done, he knows what to get. But to do that, I'll probably do a GUI for you, which is software, add and remove software, which is pamic. And pamic is interesting in that sense that we can have a repository and look at a certain repository. So this is basically what I've created, and all these guys should have 23.12.01, which is a check for me, except this guy, since that is Flameshot that actually works on Wayland, Hyperland, right? But all the rest should have 23.12.01, and that's a check. So let's install these things together and have a look. Now, some of these things are a grub theme, as you see. EDU stands for Eric Dubois, right? And ALCI is a project of ours, and this is a grub theme. So grub theme for, well, your grub, basically, whatever you are, right? For grub. So if you have system deboot, not gonna work. EFI stop thing, not gonna work, right? It's just for grub. So at some point in time, I've made a lot of videos, and that means also a lot of themes, referring that we're on a riser, referring that you're on a motherboard from Esses and Bao. Well, I had to give it a name or something like that. So basically, we can install all these things and have a look. I'm gonna limit myself to icons, right? So we're on Cinnamon, and in Cinnamon we have this choice here, themes, and then we have here the icons. So at this point in time, this is installed, Sardi and sofm are the locomotive, the engine of the theme. This contains a lot of icons, and these guys are different folders for it. Same applies for sofm. Sofm has the bulk of the apps, right? Bulk of the icons. But then we decide to have a folder that looks like that, or a folder that looks like that, or a folder that looks at that, and so on, right? So it's just so that you know that there is a main folder there, main theme, icon theme, and they're less important. Well, that has less icons. If you want to delete things, delete to trash, and you have a new wallpaper altogether. That's better. So you see me not going into pamic and say download, download, download. So that's that. I was just thinking we could do a sofm, which is also an interesting thing. Sofm dev git, sofm git. So number 2, I suppose, that's ours. We can use sofm. And what is sofm? We launch it like this, or in the menu bar down here you'll find it too. And it contains also these Nemesis repos, if I am not mistaken. So if we make it all big, there are conkeys that we can select, and ArcoLinux here, arc theming, choices that we can have, theming this, theming that. I have to look for the edu stuff. So let's see if it's in there. Graphics, multimedia, where would I load? Well, search. Search, Eric. Edu. So in utilities, no, there is no edu. So that's a good thing to know. It's also okay. I mean, this is the ArcoLinux Calamaris choices, and edu is personal, right? So lots of things that can be installed here as well. Up to you to see if you want to have these these icons in here. There will be icons in here. Like you see, these guys are there. Those are there. Theming here, lots of icons, right? But these are the guys you know, sofm and Sardi. Okay, so now, if you're talking about edu, you're on your own, because it's basically just for me. Edu, and then you have these choices. So we have candybeautyarc git. Let's see if that works. Because I was just thinking, we did do a change, right? We did change some references and names, and right? Did I forget something? That's why we're here. We do have a candybeauty icon theme. That's good. That's what we need. But we did not install that. We installed edu candybeautyarc. Oops. So edu candybeautyarc is this. Well, maybe first. Well, let's just have a look. Voila, there you go. We've chosen it. How does it look? It looks like this. And basically it's the candy theme, but some of us maybe are tired of all these icons in folders. But as you see, it's still there if you go for Ctrl H, the hidden files, but officially, right, visually, everything is now looking like this. It's all choices, it's all teaching, it's all information, right? So what if I want to have more things? So edu, and then you have a look. There are more guys like that. Candybeauty, arc mint, gray. There is arc edu, arc edu candybeauty, arc mint. And I don't know if you have this reflex, but I'm already tired of typing all these things in. Maybe it's just me, but take a look, right? There are some icons that it should be fixed, I see on Cinnamon. So just the one there. Themes, we do have now this look, which is just a difference in color. So maybe you like this particular folder better, right? Or the other one was the red one that I created. I said, oh, it would be nice if we have red folders with a red wallpaper and so on. That's how why you create things like that. Now, like I said, I don't like typing, right? So data, ArcoLinux Nemesis. Do we have a script to install all these repositories, these applications from Nemesisrepo? That would be nice, but I don't think I've made them already. So open in terminal, rg edu. So no, there is no reference to edu in here, in the AOR folder, in the personal folder. I go in here, rg edu. So I see noise reduction and all that. I see here some skulls and all that, but basically no, right? Which means I'm gonna create myself a script to once and for all install anything from Nemesisrepo, so I don't have to type it again and again and again each time I want to test. So that's the personal power that you can have if you start with ArcoLinux Nemesis, run, check the scripts, how does Eric write it, and probably better ways to write it, but that's growing in bash scripting, and that's cool. But use it, right? Use it. So in AOR is not really the pace. I think it's better suited I put it in here, because it's very personal. It's your particular look that you like, your icon theme that you like, and then you just want to install it all and be done with it, right? So last check, edu in here. It's just the reduction and all that. It's the same thing, right? Okay. So pausing the video, creating the script, although why would you pause the video, right? We just do it. And there we go. We go to, okay, fine. So data, I have this folder called edu, which contains all my packages that I've created. So repos, these are repos, and the packages themselves, the package build is here, the repository is here, and all the rest is packages. Now that's edu. I want to go to ArcoLinux Nemesis inside personal. I'd like to build something, or where I to install something. It's always easier to copy paste. Let's see if this could be a good copy paste. I don't think so. Well, yes and no. Yeah, I've got an idea. So first of all, I need to have data edu. I need to have a list of all these things, or should I have a list of all these things? So it always ends in git. And I'm checking Flameshot. Where are you, Flameshot? Ah yeah, he's not in there. That's okay. So basically, if I say to this system, and what was it again? There is a command. This is ls. It's actually not bad. ls to a log file. Then we get this. And then I say to the system, look, right control shifts, so the shift on the left side of the keyboard and then the right button of the mouse makes me drag a line, which we can do then together, sudo pacman -s, and then no confirm, and then needed, right? That's what I'd like to add. Basically telling him, don't ask me to install it, yes, no, it's always yes, and then needed. If it's already there, don't do it. Now, this, of course, is not needed. Package build folder and a log file and a Nemesisrepo, but I spared some time to just type all this. Now, it needs also to end in git, which means I need to take the longest one of them and then go down again. Same approach, but it's a little bit more tricky if it's different size and length. So git like this, and then let's try that again. -git. Voila. So all these guys are, these are the packages folders, but the package name has Git behind it because of the fact that it's on GitHub. And here's another Git that we don't need. Okay, that's it. Now, I don't want to have XFCE. That's how to, well, the settings of XFCE itself. So I just want to have the themes. We could have the system same thing, scale and system. So we should get the grub things, control find grub. Maybe we should keep them separate, grub and the rest, which means that we need all the grubs in this other place. Don't need left WM either. So this is grub. And here are another grubs. This one is grub. It's a lot of work, but next time around, just run it. If I add some packages, I change it again. Delete and delete. So this thing is log, of course, right? So this guy is all the icons. Control C. And then we just copy paste one of them to have a template. Personal, maybe this one. How about numbering? Some logic. Control C, Control V. I'm gonna go for 700. Install all edu icons. All right, so this is install all edu icons, which means that's this. X in here, open up, and then you change things. Installing all edu icons. And all the rest is gone. Okay, it's gonna go over the list, and then it looks good, and it looks good. Okay, cool. So the next one is 710, I think. Control C, Control V, which will be all edu grub themes. So these are all the edu grub themes, which is not the correct number. 710. This guy should be the grub stuff. So that's all that is left now. Control X, and here's the grub, and this is all grub. Voila. So next time around, I just run these two guys, these bad boys, and done. Right? This is how you do things. So the log is not needed, close without saving, and all the rest is done. So we got ourselves 700, 710. Do look if it's still green, right? Green is executable. And if that's the case, we can just up it to the internet. And you have it too. You can test it out as well. So 2 new scripts for edu packages. Oh, that's wrong, but okay. Done. Here, back to the machine. All right, back to the machine. Let's make it a little bit cleaner again. So we are on ArcoLinux Nemesis, and we can have an open in terminal, and we say to the system, go grab it. So git pull. 2 new things come in, 700 and 710, and this time around, well, we can't kill this like with shortcuts. This time around there is this and this, which means yeah, what I'm missing in Cinnamon here, I really need it, so is let's see, behavior, display, list columns, preview, toolbar. Open a terminal, right? This little button open in terminal, and then you say run 700. Install edu icons. Of course, everything should be there. The repo should be there, the reference to it. Pacman needs to know where it is, but it's all okay. So he's going to install it, and we can immediately end the video here, showing these are the icons. Maybe you see one of them and you say, oh, like that one. There you go, and then you try it out. Now this is very white-ish, right? So the themes matter, of course. So we have here applications, dawn dark. Maybe you like this better if you look at this like that, right? For my eyes, this is much better. It's darker, and I'm more happy with it. But let's close this thing, open this thing again, and all the packages have been installed. Well, I hope so. I did not see any errors. Okay, so let's go over the possibilities if you grab that code, right? All the edu stuff are nicely together. So this one is edu candybeautyarc. So maybe show it like this. Then we have the arc mint, which changes the arc theme, different color, that's it. It's coming actually from mint, so the reference is there, it's coming from somewhere else. This is a folder that I liked as well, so combining it with that particular look. Right. Things changed, we're now having these papyrus icons. It says so, edu, papyrus dark, and then tela behind it. So the applications, the folders, well, it's a combination of different elements, basically. Where was I? Was I here? Gray, dark tela, and depending on which desktop you are, it's immediately applied, or you need to log out and log in and stuff like that. But basically, these are the edu stuff. Right? This is all edu stuff, and you decide if you like it or not, if you want to install it or not. But there you go. In the next video, if I make it, I'm gonna go for the grub themes, right? They have not been installed yet, so we can stop the video here and try that out.